Hello YouTube, welcome back to Z-Man's EDC. As you can see here, we got a couple three penguins on the table, and we're going to talk about the QSP penguin today, specifically the titanium version that I picked up. It's one of the newer versions. But real quick, I just want to knock out a couple quick measurement specs for anybody that may not have a penguin. So we're just going to get a couple quick measurements with the tape measure here. And then we'll take a good close look at some of the differences between this and the original. So we got about 3.5 inch total length, blade length. It's about a 3-inch blade, almost dead on. And then we got about 3 3/4 handle length, and probably about 3.5 on the actual grip length there. Okay, so we just get that knocked out real quick, and that's standard for all three of these. I pulled them all out because I have a few of them, although the wifey's carrying one of the four, so that one's not here. All right, so you all know well the OG QSP penguin. This one is the denim micarta. It's in D2 steel, and that's, you know, for 30 bucks, it's got a killer action, right? Snaps open pretty good, and it's just a great blade. Wonderful utilitarian blade shape for cutting them boxes and opening them up and all that stuff. This one has got the deep carry pocket clip that's reversible from either side, tip up only. The copper one over here, which is the wife's knife, also has reversible pocket clip, tip up only. Okay. Now, one of the downsides to this new titanium one is that it is only right side tip up. So for all you lefties out there, I apologize for that one, but that's how they did it on this guy. As you can also see, this one is a frame lock instead of a liner lock. Okay. And if you look down in there, there's no steel liners like there is on the OG one or on the copper one. They got liners on the copper one too. This one is just solid titanium slabs, and then it's got steel hardware and titanium pocket clip. One of the things I found interesting though is it's got a steel lock bar insert. However, if you can get a good look in there, I don't know if we can get, let's see, get the flashlight on this just right. Maybe. So you can see in there, you can kind of see the outline of the lock bar insert. It's also got a tab that shoots kind of backwards from what we're looking at here, as kind of a over travel stop. It's kind of hard to see in there and see it, but it's there. And I don't know if you can see that little shiny spot, right? Well, maybe right in there. You can see it in between the lock bar there and the frame. That's that over travel I'm talking about. So that's kind of cool that they made it all one piece that they just insert with there with a screw. So that's kind of cool and kind of a sneaky way to do it. So it's not, as you know, it's something that's kind of an eyesore on this part of the knife here. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Different way. I've never seen it done before. But I tell you what, guys, this titanium one, the action on this guy is, I mean, it is just so smooth. Listen to that. Listen to the sound of that. It's just, that just makes a little boy in me giggle inside. Yeah, slow down with my talking. All right. Man, this thing is so fidgety though, because it's so smooth. Oof. Also, so both the original one and this newer copper one are in D2, as most of you would know. The new titanium one, they upgraded to, let's see if we can get the focus here. Well, either way, it's not focusing for me, but it's 154 cm is the new blade steel on these titanium ones. So instead of the lovely $30 great budget price that these original ones come in, this is closer to $100. So it's up in that price range. But for titanium handles, 154 cm, and that killer QSP action, and just the overall quality that they put in their knives, they're still knocking it out of the park, man. They are killing it. They're doing wonderful things. I think they're a very underrated company. And I love a lot of the stuff they're putting out. I mean, they OEM'd the EMP EDC Nimble. That's a fantastic knife. I love that thing. They OEM'd some of the Finch knives. There's some fantastic knives. I love those. QSP is killing it, you guys. If you haven't checked out a lot of QSP knives, I definitely recommend it. Another one of my favorite QSP knives that I have is the QSP Gannett. That is a front flipper. It is a fantastic knife. I love that one as well. Where is it? Maybe I'll show it here real quick. Where did I put that one? There it is. That is this guy. And we'll do a review on this one here down the road. But look at that awesome green micarta. And look at that carbon fiber. Oh, man. But this thing, I mean, I'm telling you guys, QSP, they're killing it, guys. They're doing great stuff. And they're doing it at better prices than a lot of their competition. That is also 154 cm, and this one was like, I think $70 or $80 with that carbon fiber and that micarta. I mean, come on. Really? That's a good value if you ask me, guys. So that's just my opinion, though. I mean, everybody's got their brands and their stuff that they like. But anyways, back to the penguins. So this one that I got, the only problem I have with this knife, and it's really not even that big of a problem for me because I love the aesthetics of it regardless, is this was supposed to be the blue titanium handle. As you can tell on the camera here, it's not really that blue. In the right light, it kind of has a little tint of blue, but it's really more of a grayish color, right? But you know what? I'm not that upset over it. It is what it is. Maybe it just wasn't anodized. It was a QC thing, you know what I mean? But I still think it'll look sick with that black kind of stonewash blade, and the action on this thing. I mean, it is just, I don't know. I can't get over the action on this thing. I mean, it exceeds some of my more expensive knives, and it's $100 knife. So it just kind of blows my mind what QSP is doing with these guys. I don't know. I didn't go into a lot of crazy details. Let's see. We still got the good old jimping on the top here. That's the same. Still wonderful. Still right where your thumb goes. Still got the same thumb studs. Still got that same pivot. As you can see, this is a different pocket clip. And like I said earlier, it is not reversible. Tip up carry right side only. But it is titanium. It's not as deep carry as the old pocket clips, but it still carries pretty good. You still got the lanyard hole there for you lanyard lovers. Wow, I can't talk today, guys. And then I believe this is still T6 on the body, T8 on the pivot. Yeah, looks like it. But I have been carrying this guy for a couple weeks. It is a slicer. That 154 cm is fantastic. I absolutely love that steel. It takes such a screaming edge. And man, is it just a slicey steel. And it takes an edge easy. It's not very hard to sharpen. I haven't sharpened this particular knife yet, but I have other knives in 154 cm, and it's a fantastic steel. I love it. If you're looking for a sharp edge on a knife, that is, that and the Nitro V, I've had the best experience with getting razor sharp edges on. But that is my titanium QSP Penguin. I absolutely love this guy. If you're thinking about getting one, I definitely recommend it. It has barely left my pocket since I got it. This one and the Fahrenfort Stinger have kind of been in contention for pocket time lately. and the Baby Banter hasn't left my fifth pocket. And then, like I said, we got the OG QSP Penguin with the blue jean denim micarta. As you see, it's kind of gotten real dark with the oils from my hands, but I kind of like that. It shows patina and a different kind of character. And then, once again, the copper QSP Penguin. And this is the wifey's, and this one kind of comes pre-patina, but still real cool looking. It's still real nice. I like it. So, anyways, I feel like I'm just kind of rambling in no particular order today, and I apologize for that, guys. But I hope that this video was helpful, and I hope that there was some educational things as far as this new model. I don't know, I'm working on it. I'm trying to get into the swing of this, guys. I'm working on the video quality. I'm still need to get some better lighting. Busted out the tape measure today, so I had something to measure with, but I'm going to get a scale here soon too. So I'm just kind of, it's coming together slowly but surely. Just bear with me. We'll get better as we go, and I hope to keep bringing you guys some awesome content. I'm going to try and work in some other types of gear in the future. I've got hanks and wallets and a small handful of watches and flashlights and all kinds of, I'm kind of into the whole EDC package. So we're going to touch on different things as we go along. So I hope you guys look forward to that stuff. Throw me in some suggestions of items you might want to see, and I can see if I have something along those lines, or I can get my hands on it. I also am very into survival and camping gear, so I plan on touching on some of that stuff too. I do a lot of outdoor stuff. But yeah, I got plans. I've got ideas. I've got things I want to do. But like I said, we're just getting started. We'll keep improving and chugging along, and I hope you guys stayed and bear it out with me. Have a great, fantastic 3-day weekend, y'all. Be safe, but enjoy it, and I'll catch you in the next one.